Okay, dear students. The recording is started, and I welcome you in the lecture number 34. First of all, I want to remind you what we had studied in the previous lecture. In the lecture number 33, we studied about the slope of a line, basically. What is line, okay, and what is the equation of the line, how to make the graph of the line. We studied and discussed all these topics in the previous lectures, okay. In the lecture number 31, 32, 33, we discussed very thoroughly all of these things. How to graph the line, how to make a line, and what is the equation of the line. Okay. So in today's lecture, and today I want, this is the last lecture of this chapter. After this, the chapter will be ended and we will continue the new chapter. Okay. So it's a very easy lecture and very interesting. In the whole in the mathematics, the topics of the lines and functions are very important and very interesting. In GED exam, most of the question also comes from this portion. Okay, so basically, I want to tell you that this chapter name is the function. Okay, the chapter name is the function. Okay, and we are mostly discussing the linear functions. First of all, I want to clarify you one thing, that chapter name is the functions. Okay, and we are discussing mostly the linear functions, and you can also say that line is a linear function. Okay, line is a, therefore we always discussed line in this chapter. Line is a linear function. Okay, linear function. So dear Naidakibi, can you tell me the equation of the line we studied in yesterday lecture? What is the equation of the line? It's a linear equation, and can you tell us? This is the equation of the line we studied in the previous lecture yesterday. Okay, dear students, let me rewrite this equation. Okay. Okay, this is the equation of the line. And you can say also this is the function of the line. How this is the function? You can also write this as in this form, mx plus c. Now, dear students, I want to tell you one important thing. This is very important to know, that what is m is this line, and we studied this in very detail in the yesterday lecture. What is m? M is basically slope of the line. Slope of the line. And we know that what is the slope of the line. Okay, if you don't know, please student, I am saying again and again, if you don't know the slope, about the slope and new things, you must watch the previous lecture on my YouTube channel. Okay, and you will be clear about these things. Okay, we talk about slope. M is the slope of the line. And what is C? C is any constant, any real number. Okay, any real number. Now, student, what is meant by the real number? Real numbers mean any number in the world. Basically, there are categories of number, and real number is a very big category of the number. Like everything is included in the real number. All the number are real number. 0.222, it is a real number. 1 is real number. 2 is real number. 3 is a real number. Okay, all numbers you think about is all the real numbers, because in the metric till high school, in the middle classes, we just studied about the real number. Okay, you can see in the world there are, these are the all real numbers. 5 by 4, every number comes to your mind is the real number. Okay, so don't be afraid of the real number. Okay, the C can be anything, please. This is my point. My point is the C can be anything. And this is a very important point. Let me write it with the red pen. Okay, this is my red pen. This is my red pen. Okay, any real number. Okay, this is an important thing. Now, dear students, okay, now let me start the today topic. What we will study today? In today's class, we will study a most important thing. Okay, we studied in the previous class the slope of the line. Today we will continue this discussion again. Okay, today we will again the discussion of continue the discussion of slope of a line. What is the slope of the line? Okay, can you tell us, neither give me what is the slope? What is meant by the slope of a line of the line?
Okay, teacher. The slope of line represents.
Sorry, students. Let me tell you again that what is line slope of the line. Slope of the line is basically the rate of change of y with respect to x. So someone asks you that what is y? First of all, let me draw the coordinate plane for you. I also did this is the coordinate plane, and okay, and in this, and on the horizontal line we will have x, and on the vertical line we will have y, and let me draw a line. This is the line which is inclined line. Okay, please note, dear students, this is the what line? This is the inclined line. Is this line horizontal? No. Is this line vertical? No. This line is the inclined line. Okay. Okay, dear student, you can watch on the screen that I draw a line, and I also show the y of the line and x of the line. You can easily see that. Okay. No problem with this. This is the line which start from here. Okay. I am highlighting that point and end at this point. This is the line. And what is the y of the line? This is the y, like the distance covered in vertical direction. The height covered by line in vertical direction, and x is the distance covered by the line in horizontal direction. This is the important point. Okay. Now let me write the slope of the line. How can we write the slope of the line? I also told you previously the slope of the line is always what? It always rise by run. Rise divided by run. Okay, dear student, please note. Okay, you can easily do this. Now, please. Now the slope will be. We can easily see that what is rise. Here the rise is y. We can easily notice that rise is a y. And what is run? Run is x. Okay, no problem. It's a very easy again, and very easy, simple question, simple topic. Okay. Now one thing, dear students, I want to modify this thing. There is a symbol of delta here. Okay, there should be the symbol of delta here because it represents the change. It represents the change. Okay, delta here and delta here. Okay, now this delta just represents the change. Okay, let me write here with the red pen. Okay, where is the red pen? Yes, this symbol is called delta, and it represents change. Yes, of course, this is a very obvious thing that the change in y divided by change in x. Okay, now let's move to the another page. You can also write that slope is equals to change in vertical direction, or y is one thing. In y-axis, sorry, you can just write y. Okay, it's not important to mention the axis. Okay, okay, and change in the x. This is the very simplest definition and very easy thing in the GD in X. Okay, and how can I represent this wordings? This is the English language basically. Change in and change in mathematics don't like these type of English and sentences. Okay, in mathematics, dear students, please note my point and always remember this very important words of me. In mathematics, we don't like we don't like the English words and sentences. Okay, we always try to represent the thing with the symbols. Okay, so what is the symbol in mathematics for changing? Yes, we know that the symbol is this: change in y divided by change in x. Okay, now I hope you understand the point. Okay, now I can write that slope. I can write the slope is equals to del y over del x. Okay, this is a very important thing. Sorry, let me enclose it in the box because this is the important formula. Okay, okay, dear students. So my conclusion is that we can write that slope is equal to change in y divided by change in x, and you can always call it say that rate of change in y with respect to with respect to x. Okay, so this is your definition. If someone asks you, dear student, if someone asks you, please listen my words, it is very carefully. If someone asks you that what is slope, you will tell them the change in y with respect to x is called the slope of the line. And you can also say that it tells about the steepness. It tells us, okay, let me write here again. It tells us, it tells us about the, about what? About the steepness, about the steepness of a line. Okay, of a line. Okay, now dear students, just come to the question. It's a I explained it more and more, but one thing, let me here. Okay, now I want to tell you about one thing. Okay, first of all I want to do some questions. Wait for a bit. Now we are solving example on this topic. There is a question in front of you. First of all, please read the questions, okay? So the question is, the coordinate grid shows the cost of a gas at a particular station, okay? Dear students, first of all, in the question, what is asking, there is a coordinate grid, okay? We have to find the coordinate grid. So where is the coordinate grid? This is the coordinate grid. There. This thing is the coordinate grid, okay? Please, let me again circle for you. This is the coordinate grid, okay? This all is called coordinate grid. Sorry. You first of all you have to justify that what is the coordinate grid, because this contains the very important information to solve the question. Okay, this is the coordinate grid. Now shows the cost of the gas at particular station. Okay, yes, it shows the cost. Yes, exactly. It cost is written here. Okay, Avery and Beatrix partially filled two jerry cans. Okay, there is a two persons. One name is Avery and another name is Beatrix. Partially filled two jerry cans, okay, separately and later graph the values from their receipts to determine the relation between costs and gains. Okay, the important thing is determine the relationship between costs and gains. So where is the cost? The cost is written here, and this is the gallons. Where are the gallons? 1 gallon, okay, 2 gallon, okay, 3 gallon, okay, 4 gallon, okay, 5 gallon, okay, and 6 gallon. Sorry, and 6 gallon. The gallon is written on the horizontal line, and uh, the cost is written on the vertical axis or vertical line or axis. This is y-axis, and you can say this is the x-axis. Okay, determine the cost of the gas from coordinate grid. Okay, we have to find the cost. Okay, it is a very important thing. Cost of the gas. We have to find the costs. The question is about the cost. We have to find the costs. The determine the cost. Okay, written is of the gas from the coordinate grid. So we have to basically find the cost, and cost is always per gallon. Cost per gallon. If you ask to find the cost is always something. Cost is always, so I will write here. Okay, cost per gallon, because in market always the things are things are sold based on the unit price. So basically, if you buy 5 gallons, okay, so 5 gallons. No one will tell you the price of 5 gallon. Always people is telling the price of 1 gallon. Okay, like for example, 10 rupee. Sorry, I will $10. Okay, $10 per gallon. $20 per gallon. This is the like the cost method. Okay, now how to solve the question? We have given we have given some steps here. These are the just tips how to solve the question they are giving us. They are basically helping us. These are some helping tips how to solve the question. These are the steps to be followed. Okay, now Jason, first of all, look at the graph. This is a very important information. Look on the grid. Okay, let me take the pen. Okay, this is one point, this is another point. The point are given to us. This point is 5 and 12.25. What is mean by basically this? Okay, there is a very good meaning on this point. What is meaning by these points? Basically there is a 5 is x and 12.5 is y. This is the meaning of these points. Please, 3 is x and y is 7.5 here. Now basically, dear students, we have 2 points. Now this is one point. Let me make here. This is 2 point. Second point. So I will write x1 y1 and I will write x2 y2. Yes, it's a very easy question. Okay. Now first of all, write the information. Write the information which is given to you. Yes, we have given the point x1 y1. Okay, so it is equal to the 3 and 7.5. 3 7.5 x2 y2, it is given to us. And what is this? 5 and 12.5. 5 and 12.5. Okay, so you can also write this. X1 is equal to what? 3. Y1 is equal to what? 9. What? Y1 is equal to what? Can you tell me?
5.
Yes, very good. Y1 is equal to 7.5 and so on. X2 is equals to 5 and y2 will be equal to 12.5. You can also write in this form. Okay, no problem. It's just another way of writing. Okay, now we have given a question. What is the cost of the gas? Basically we have to find the cost. Let me write here. Okay, with the gray pen. Okay, who is this? Oh, Atifa joined the class. Welcome, Atifa. Okay, we have to find the costs. We have to find the cost per gallon. Cost per gallon. Now it's a very important thing I want to notify you, dear students. Okay, now dear student, can you please tell me that what is basically the cost per gallon? Hmm? Cost per gallon means like this. The per means always, per in mathematics, per always mean by. Per always mean by. This symbol will be meaning of per. Okay, so cost per gallon, cost per gallon, cost per gallon. Okay, so this is the main thing for us. Okay, now can you, I want to very notify you very beautiful thing. Dear student, please can you note this point, that move again to the graph. Okay, in this graph, can you note this, that what is the vertical distance? Basically it is a rise. And what is the run? Okay, so can you tell me, Nahid, what in this form, because this is a formula, is I'm right or not?
Yeah, it's right.
Yes, very good. You don't understand the lesson, you please watch the previous lecture also, and then you will understand the lesson. Okay, because the previous lecture are also important for this.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, good. Okay, now was not started. So, dear student, if you divide 5 by 2, we will get the 2.5, and this was the answer. This is the answer, and this is called the cost of the fuel per a gallon. Per a gallon. So, this was the question, and we solved this question of fuel. Sorry for the fuel. FUEL per gallon. So this is your answer. Okay, these questions are very simple. And now go toward the question again. So we have to find the cost of gallon, cost per gallon. This was our question. Okay, this was your question. And now move to the question again. So okay, this was the question, cost per gallon. We have to find this. Also written here. Okay, cost, determine the cost of the gas. Okay, so cost of the gas, we find the cost of the gain. Okay, gas, and this is your answer. Okay, so this was a very simple question, and let me draw a line here. Now again in this lecture, dear students, I want to highlight again one very important point, which is called the okay, which is called the equation. Okay, equation of line. Again, I want to discuss about some important points about the equation of lines. Equation of line. Okay, so equation of line are have two forms. One form is this one. Everyone know this form. This is a very simple form, and every like kids know this form. Sorry, mx plus c. And another form is now let's see. We will now go to check the another form. Okay, what is another form basically? This is the question. The another form is again very simple, no problem, very simple, and this is just the work of 2 minutes, not more than 2 minutes. Okay. Now we know that, dear students, what is slope? What is slope? Tell me. Tell me. Yes, please. Yes, please.
So slope is the difference of y over the difference of 2, or y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1,
Yes, very
or
good.
rise over 1.
Yes, exactly. Very good. Excellent. Important purpose, we have written the equation of the slope equation. Basically, it's a very simple thing. So what is slope? If someone asks you what is slope, you will tell them the rate of change of y with respect to x, rate of change of y with respect to x. Okay, this is the simplest thing. Okay, now what is slope? Basically, slope is m. Everyone knows. I can write that m is equal to y2 minus y1. I can write or not? Hmm? Dear student, tell me, can I write this or not? Hmm. Yes,
Yes,
please.
teacher, you can.
Neither. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'm writing the equation this form now. This is a very. Do you know the cross multiplication? If nothing is present below something, that one is by default. Okay, one will be by default. So I'm just doing the cross multiplication. M will multiply with this, and y this will multiply with this. And you can also write this in that form. The bracket is also by your choice. Okay, you can do this by the just for beautification, to make it beautiful. So by cross multiplication, we will get the thing like in this form, y2 minus y1. Okay. Now, what will be the, this implies you will always draw this sign of the arrow, double line arrow. You will always draw this sign. Okay. When you go to the another step of the equation. Okay. When you go to the another step of the equation, you will always draw this sign. Okay. Okay, now y2 minus 1 y1 is equal to m into x2 minus x1. Now this is another form of the equation of the line. Okay, please remember this point. This is always a very good point. So, dear students, now what is the name of this form of the line? Do you know what we call to this equation, this form of the line equation? What is the special name for this?
Probably the equation of
Remember to, the recording is started again. So, dear students, I want to tell you that what is the special name for this equation. Come to the point. We have to, if in mathematics we have this form x1 y1, this is the point. x2 y2, this is the another point. Just I am saying for your understanding. Now in this equation, if we note something, y2 is here, yes, x2 is here. y1 is here, x1 is here, yes. Okay, so you can say that the point are here in this. Points are there, and what is this? This is called the slope. M is always called slope. So you will just call this special name. The special name is what? I am writing with the another one. Special name is the point slope form. Point slope form. Point slope form. Okay, what is this? Can you read? Okay, dear students, we solved this question. This is a very important and good question for the GD exam. Okay, this was the question, and we solved this question. This question was related to the slope of the lines and graphs. Okay, this was the today topic. Today topic was the slope of the line. In in the previous lecture, the yesterday lecture, we also discussed the slope of the line. Today we also discussed the slope of the line. Okay, again because it was a little bit large topic. Okay, so today class we write the equation of the line in other form. So this is called the point slope form. And what is this? What is the name of this equation of the line? What is the name of this form of the equation of the line? Special name. Can anyone tell me? Yes. Yes, please.
Isn't it the slope-intercept form?
Yes, yes. Very good. Very good. Slope intercept. Why this is called slope intercept form?
Because basically y here represents the slope-intercept, where slope, I guess, the line crosses
Yes, very
it.
good. Very good. Now, very good. Very good. Excellent. So this is called the slope intercept form because now hear me carefully because m is slope. Do you know m is slope? Yes, m is present here. Let me write the m in carefully. This is called the slope intercept form. Why? Because slope is present here. Yes, and intercept is present here. What is intercept? This is called intercept. Why intercept is present here? Okay, so that's why this is called the slope intercept form. Now, do you understand that, Tifa?